What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more George Kranz, and we're up to the final tune on his 1984 album, My Rhythm. But first, I'd like to once again wish a very happy birthday to Adam Solo, Han Solo, the benefactor of this deep dive, and a number of others. And yes, the final tune on this album is called Zoom, which is essentially an onomatopoeia for very fast movement, and I think it's often used in the idea of the Doppler effect. When something races by you, the sound you hear is zoom, because coming toward you, it's a very compressed sound, and then going away from you, it's a stretched out, sort of echoed sound. But yes, it is a word that is used to refer to the sound or feeling of very high velocity. So I do wonder whether the track itself will have a high tempo. Even if it doesn't, perhaps we'll hear some zooms in terms of the onomatopoeias or vocal but non-lyrical sounds that are often part of George's material. So yeah, I feel like as much as anyone, I don't know what to expect when I go into one of his songs, even if the title is clear. And here it's more of a sound and a concept than a proper phrase per se. So let's see what I can pick up. This is George Kranz, the tune is Zoom, and it's the final tune on his 1984 album, My Rhythm.
You've got gleaming eyes, but I don't see no face. It's a cold smile, but you're not gonna burn me, no. You're like the ice in your soda. You can play that all alone. No words to say. You probably wanna stay lonely, but it's like a Zoom. Like a Zoom. You know what you want, and you might know what you say. Well, I'm unlucky 'cause you're not telling me what there is for me to stay. Once I felt and knew who you were, well, that's a long time ago. Now all you give me is a cold smile, but you're not gonna burn me 'cause it's like a Zoom. Like a Zoom and I'll catch you. I'll get you. It's like a Zoom and I'll catch you. You know I'll get you.
like everything but the drums faded. Which is actually very techno-like. Now the drums fade. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, number one, I'm keyed into the lyrics, trying to figure out what's going on, and maybe my favorite simile I've ever heard is "you're like the ice in your soda," which means I guess you can be shaken around in a glass and chewed on. But yeah, so there is this idea of trying, or he's going to catch this other person. Because at first it was like, it's like a Zoom. It's like, okay, what is a Zoom? Is that a type of interaction? Is that, a metaphor, a euphemism maybe? But then it was like, it's like a Zoom and I'm gonna catch you. So it did suggest motion and maybe speed, though if someone is being caught, maybe they're trying to get by this other person without being caught. So yeah, there's some metaphor and simile afoot that I don't quite know what to make of, but I absolutely love when he got intense and raspy in his vocals. And it's not the only time I've heard that. I mean, when I think of Kranz, I think of the crazy vocals supplanting instruments and doing things that normally instruments do, not vocals. But it is fair to say he can really get a scratchy belt going when he sings more intensely and passionately. So I liked how about halfway through the tune and into the back half he was pushing those more intense vocals. And yeah, I liked the way also the tune at first, it was kind of percolating. You could feel that something was going to change. And then when it got a bit more full and kind of like 80s synth rock, I really enjoyed that moment when it transitioned and got a bit bigger in terms of the sonics. So yeah, a cool ender to the album. And as I mentioned, like, it was like his vocals and the other instruments kind of faded, but that drum rhythm kept going, which again, as someone who has long listened to and mixed techno, oftentimes tracks will have a pretty minimal stripped down intro with only drums, kick drum, hi-hat, maybe a clap, maybe a ride cymbal, and then on the way out of the tune it's the same thing, which, you could say is about the composition, but it's also because the people making techno know that DJs are going to mix it, and that helps DJs because you get an on-ramp to one tune and then an off-ramp as the next tune is, mixing in and so on. So it had a bit of that kind of feel to it, where it was like the main part of the track was in the center and it was bookended by some stripped down drum work. So yeah, again, a cool ender to the album. Love his vocals, and I enjoyed trying to get a sense for what that was about, though I don't think I got a clear vision on this first listen. Once again, major thank you to Adam Solo, as well as happy birthday. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.